In this video, I'm giving myself 4 days to work on a YouTube video, and honestly, I have absolutely no idea of what I'm doing. All I know is that the mob vote is happening on the 14th, and before that, I need to make the video so it can get maximum exposure, and we can see what happens from there. I want to make the video clear, concise, and easy to digest so people can get the maximum amount of information from it. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Before we can get started, I realized I needed a plan, so I started writing down a script. I didn't exactly know the best way to do this at the time, so I started doing it in basic essay format, thinking it would help me out a little bit to make the video stay coherent. I started off with the sniffer, and then the rascal, and then finally the tough golem, and I did a little bit of introduction, and I'm also trying to add a little bit of pros and cons type of situation, that way you can weigh out your own decisions and see which one works best for you. So I started adding that into the script as well. So writing is not my strong suit, so after I got this out of the way, I ended up calling it a night so I can rest up. We have 9 hours until day 4 ends and day 3 begins. So today I want to actually go over and try to make a thumbnail for the video, because thumbnail is just as important as the video itself, because if nobody is willing to click on your video because it's a cool thumbnail and title, then no one's gonna see your awesome content. Thus, let us begin. So first, I actually started taking these screenshots from the actual videos itself, and I saved them on, and I went to canva.com and I started cropping them down into these thin rectangles. Then I also started putting in assets from Google and started placing them down, see what works, seeing what doesn't. And I wanted the golem to be the main focus, because in the video I'm going to talk about how the golem is actually the better mob and it should win. After that, I ended up doing a bit of tweaking here and there, big red text, a little bit of logo on the side as well. So after a bit of work, I managed to create 2 thumbnails that I think are fine. I mean, they're completely different, but that's kind of like what I want. And now for the fun part, aka recording. Let's go. So the footage you guys are seeing right now has been sped up by 100 times, and I honestly just know basic editing. I'm not any kind of genius or anything like that. So I ended up looking on Google, watching some tutorials, and trying to learn a few things to make the video sound better, because audio quality is pretty important. So first I go to OBS and I start recording segments of the video, like little clips. And then I ended up chopping down these sections, and I'm just cutting them down to make it seem like I'm just constantly talking without taking a break. While I was working on this, being the idiot that I am, completely forgot that Thanksgiving is the next day. That means... Okay, so I gotta clarify a few things. First of all, this whole 4-day challenge, it still means I get to go to uni, sleep, so that does not mean I'm gonna be working on this for the entire 4 days. If that was the case, I would have been done this video on day 1, because that's 24 hours and that's more than enough to make a solid YouTube video. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in right now, and that means that 24 hours I just showed previously is actually more like 5 right now. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get back into the editing. So I like to believe that most people are like me, aka illiterate, and likes having big text on videos. So I ended up working on subtitles. Now trust me when I say this took a hot minute. Not as much as the recording and cutting down the audio bit, but it's still quite the repetitive amount of work I had to do. And in the beginning, I was actually gonna do subtitles for the entire video. Seeing that it's gonna be around 6 minutes-ish, this was gonna take a really long time, and around this time, my 5 hours had dwindled down to... Oh my god! Only an hour and a half remaining until the deadline. At this point, I was struggling, and I was trying to rush everything out, get everything done. I wasn't paying much attention to the nitty-gritty details, and I was trying to focus on the big picture, how to get this video out before the 14th while putting the maximum amount of information that I had recorded so far. And every second that passed, I wanted to upload it the way it was, but I knew if I were to do that, it's I wouldn't feel good about myself because the quality of the video. It went past 12 a.m., clock hit midnight, and the next day began, and I had to go an extra hour just to make a decent enough video that I didn't feel bad about it myself. Because I want to release videos that I can be happy about, that I can be proud that I made this, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it within these 4 days. So after I did the final bits of cleanup, I went ahead and I uploaded it. The reason I made this video was because I wanted to see how well I can stick to the plan, and honestly, even though I failed, there are many things I learned along the way. And it's absolutely okay to fail. I mean, while I was working on this video, I actually released a short talking about the best time to post a YouTube short to get the most amount of views. And after 6 hours, that thing only had 5 views. So yeah, trust me, it's failure comes, just take it and try to do better next time. Before we get to revealing how the video actually did did, I just want to quickly say that if you guys are here right now, that means you clearly liked the video, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys can subscribe and hit that like button. Okay, let's check out them stats. It has been a whole week since I uploaded the video, and honestly, I think the video has done pretty well for itself. 7 days, 751 views. I wasn't expecting it to get this much, like, at all. I was expecting it to get like 500 within the first day when I uploaded, because I thought that's when it was gonna blow up. But unfortunately, it's like it didn't work out that way. And I actually got the least amount of views within the first few days, which kind of surprised me because I thought it was gonna blow up on the 14th, because the 15th was the day you get to vote. So it was quite the surprise. It started getting a bit of momentum like later on. If we were to go into channel analytics, this is how it has done so far for these 7 days. Watch time is definitely like, oh, got 6 subscribers from it, and views aren't doing too bad. Not bad at all. And if we go to reach, you see it has 11.4k impressions, impression click-through rate, unique viewers 650. You know what? I'll take it. Engagement seems pretty high as well. It's not all bad. Okay, from this I have to make the beginning more interesting. Again, complete newbie here. I don't exactly know what all of these things mean. All I know is ooh, arrow going up, numbers, big brain, ooga booga. That's how it did. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, fellas.